then, so I'm gonna start by apologizing that I don't have the full video on this one. If you can help me find the full video, I will redo this video. I'll do an add-on to this video, I should say. But what you're gonna see on this one is the Barbie Patrol. I don't know why I called them that, but the police in, well, a full female squad of police turn up to manipulate their way into a property, which they're gonna try everything to try and get into this property. Now, the guy in the house is doing the right thing by standing his ground, but unfortunately, like I said, I don't know where this video ends. It ends with them threatening to use a certain section, which doesn't apply because they're stupid. But all that being said, let's just get into this video, and then at the end I'll add in the sections what they was talking about.
Chat from there. No, you don't. Got a warrant? Have you got a warrant? Have you got a warrant? No, you haven't. You're not pursuing a suspect. I know the laws, so just go away. Well, how are you doing that? You can speak to me here, perfectly fine. I can hear you, you can hear me. Hello. Partner's there. Why do you need to speak to her?
You are doing, yeah.
No. You can't be trusted, you lot. We had this last time, didn't we? Yeah.
I'm not interested, love. I'm sorry. This is ridiculous. This is
sorry?
because of my son.
I know why you're here, yeah, because the nursery's made an accusation. Right, you can do that here. I don't know how coming in the house is going to... Have you listened to the recording? So you've not even heard a recording of this alleged threat? You do know what I'm talking about. Kids Planet Nursery phoned me when I was in the car with my wife, and I said the place is going to be teeming with Ofsted, the authorities. I want all your staff drug testing. Right, okay. They got on their high horse and got defensive because our son's been in there 2 days. He's come home with a shitty nappy twice. Okay, so they got defensive when I told them I'm getting the authorities on them. Then it was, well, I've had to call the police, you've made a threat. I made no threat. Go and listen to the recording, because they have to have them recorded. It's a nursery. Then come back, and then you'll realise it's a waste of time, because I'm not coming down that station to get locked up for 20 hours like you always do. What's it about, then?
We just need to check on the welfare of the children.
Why? Why?
Because obviously there's been an allegation, or not an allegation, it's just that we just need to check on the children.
Why?
Because there's been something said, mate, that's all it is.
Right. So, alright, I want to check on your children then.
That'd be fine if there was an allegation, mate.
I've just made one. No, yeah, that's how it does work. Go and get a warrant. If you want to come in my house, go and get a warrant, because I ain't doing this.
I just trying to say to you.
So you're going to break in, yeah?
She's saying to stop breaking in. Section 17 apiece, because there's been a concern made about the kids, we've got section 17 apiece, which means we can enter the address.
A concern for kids?
All we need to do is come and check on the kids, that's it. We're not locking you up.
Okay then, so she mentioned section 17 of PACE, which PACE stands for Police and Criminal Evidence Act of 1984. Section 17. Now, section 17 in here for a warrant, an arrest. Section 4 for the purpose of violence, nope. Traffic offences, nope. Section 26 of the transporting work, nope. Section 17 criminal justice and policing orders with failure to comply with, nope. Anybody with section 7 animals, nope. Legal aid, nope. For arresting a person, nope. For arresting a person, for an arrest, no. An arrest, no. An arrest, no. For any person whom is indeed of a purpose. So not that neither. That's none of that. Not that. This is the only one that can go by, and the reason I say that is for saving life or limb, for prevent or to prevent serious damage to property. No, they said they're not arresting anybody. It's clearly not a criminal at large, so none of this applies. Then it says here, except for the purpose specifically in paragraph E, which is this, above the powers of entry and search confined by this section. So again, so this is quite funny, are only exercisable if the constable has reasonable grounds to believe that the person or persons who he is seeking is on their premises. So again, to save life and limb, there still has to have reasonable grounds. I'm pretty sure it says that right at the top as well. Subjects of permission. No, it doesn't. A constable may enter the property. But yeah, so in all of this, you can go through and read it all. They can only come in if they have reasonable grounds to believe that they are saving a life or to prevent serious damage to property. So to come in and check on the welfare of the children, they would have to go and get a warrant to do so. They cannot kick in your door under section 17 of PACE, in my opinion. Now I have to say my opinion because I am not a legal advisor and everything I say is just my opinion. But I would also say if they did kick in the door for this purpose of section 17, which they threatened to do so, it would be, in my opinion, an offence for them to do it under section 26 of the Criminal Justice and Courts Act of 2015. A police constable listed in subsection 3 commits the offence if he or she exercises the powers and privileges of a constable improperly and ought to know that the exercise is improperly inappropriate. So yeah, basically they should know that they have no rights to exercise section 1 of PACE. So every single constable which is there should be charged with this if they did enter the property under section 17. Now I do not know if they did, and if they did, a police constable guilty of an offence under this section is liable for, on conviction, on an indictable, to imprisonment for a term not exceeding 14 years or a fine or both. So if they actually use this power more often, how many police do you think would double check everything before continuing with their misuse of the police, their privileges? Now, with that being said, everything I've just said in this is just my opinion. Like I said at the beginning of the video, if you can find the full video, if you could put it in, I will make an updated version of this video. But, like I said, everything said in this video is just my opinion. I want to thank my members for being a member. If you want to become a member, click the join button down below. As always, let me know what you thought of this interaction in the comments down below. Like the videos, it does help in YouTube's algorithm. And I'll catch you on the next one.